Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be talking about why, in my opinion, I think that Killmonger was a much better villain than Thanos. So let's just get straight to it. Obviously, let's just get the first obvious out of the way, or all the obvious things out of the way. Thanos actually accomplished his goal. Thanos was much stronger. Thanos defeated all the Avengers basically by himself. Got the Infinity Stones, connecting them to the Infinity Gauntlet, snapped his fingers. Half the galaxy or galaxies population was just erased like that. And he accomplished his goal, whether it was dumb or whatever it was. He accomplished his goal. He set out for his goal. He accomplished his goal. Killmonger did not. But I think great villains not always just about power or their accomplishing their goal. It's about what is their goal, what is their impact, and I think that's where where Killmonger succeeds and why he was the better villain, and why he got the award at the MTV award show. And I think any award show should give him the better villain role over Thanos, despite how much impact Thanos had and how much appeal he has right now and how much buzz he has right now. So yeah, Thanos' basic goal was he was just a typical kind of villain goal. Always like that's kind of the fault or the downside of big powerful villains that have pretty much all the superheroes trying to gang up and fight them. They usually have very broad and kind of silly goals. Like, what do you think by cutting the world or galaxy's population in half will do? It's not going to settle anything, especially you just sit out. It's got to be constantly monitored. Monitored. It's not going to stop famine and all that stuff just by like cutting the world's population in half, because eventually they're going to repopulate. He didn't make no rule where it can reach a certain level of population. All he did was say, I'm going to cut whatever population it is now in half. So it doesn't stop them from repopulating. It doesn't stop the problems that already exist on all those different planets and galaxies on Earth. So you cut the world's population or Earth's population in half from like 7 something billion to like 3 point something billion. It's still same problem will still exist. Somebody else would still be the 1%, still be this, still be that, still be famine, still be poor people, still be racial and injustice, and famine here, famine there, in the poor parts of the area. It wouldn't change nothing. Just new people would adopt the mantles of places that other people lost, I guess, due to being turned to dust. Not much of a change. But whereas so basically I was saying that Thanos' goals were kind of dumb, kind of silly, but he accomplished them. Then as far as Killmonger didn't accomplish his goals, but his impact was much better. He was a much better foil to Black Panther and T'Challa, and he actually had an impact on the character and the story. And you also say he has to kind of had a sort of impact on the world, Black community, on stuff. Whether it was big or small and significant, it was an impact there. That's why the movie did so well. Basically, did almost the same amount of numbers as Infinity War, with all those other big superheroes in, and all these big other actors, even T'Challa in there. Single-handedly, that movie by itself had so much impact, and it's still so popular right now. Still so much talk about it and all that stuff now, because of how much of a great fool that Killmonger was to T'Challa. He brought fiction to reality, or reality. He made question fiction with realities. Like, so you got this big, powerful nation that's all hidden, has this vibranium and all this technology, and so far ahead of the world. And it's like basically a color nation. And you got the rest of the world, Black people being treated unjust, people of color being treated unjust all over the world, all over the country. All over the world. Yeah, basically all over the world, in the U.S., etc., etc. And you got this big powerful nation that just sits aside and chooses just to say Wakanda for Wakanda and screw the rest of the world, basically. And that's what kind of Killmonger came from. He came from that, pretty much he came from the real world, or semi-real world. His father was T'Challa's father's brother, making them like cousins and stuff. And you question that. He said, like, that's kind of messed up. You're going to just have this whole thing and just say screw the rest of the world, not face real reality. So they could easily chose a villain and say, oh, we're going to try to steal vibranium, or a villain that's just going to try to expose them, or a villain that just has a personal vendetta that just wants to kill them. Now, this villain had an actual decent goal. They were kind of crazy in the head. Killmonger was crazy in the head a little bit, but his question was very real. Like that's what you kind of expect of a nation like that. If they're so powerful and they see the rest of these Black people doing bad, or people of color being treated unjust, you got this power and this technology. Where you at? Question, like, for them to stand. So what y'all about? What y'all gonna do? Y'all just gonna say Wakanda this, Wakanda that, but say screw the rest of the people? And he questioned them on that. He challenged them on that. And in the end, despite him not being successful, he made Wakanda. Pretty much T'Challa, Black Panther, the Wakandans come out of their shell and share their technology with the rest of the world, and potentially like even build a center where Killmonger was from. So he actually had an impact. His goal was actually realistic, and it's actually something that goes more beyond the film than just a big powerful villain that just wants to destroy everything and flexing their bling on their gauntlet and making people disappear. It was actually impact was more than just a movie. Whereas Thanos definitely be some movie impact, but it's not like no real impact for him. Like, oh, Thanos was cool, Thanos was powerful, Thanos did this, but really Thanos was very fictional, super fictional. I mean, it's all fictional, but in the Black Panther they added some reality to that fiction, and that's what I think was made Killmonger a much better villain in my opinion, as far as impact. And that's how you judge a villain. You don't just judge them off power, and that's how as far as acting and rewarding somebody. So I think that makes Killmonger a much better villain. And that's pretty much all I got to say. So leave your opinions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace.